All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakudash, the waters, to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity, and in the video of the Spirit. Brother Malak from GMS Detroit. All right here with this one. A year by year, Esau Edom has been losing his grip on the world, and he's been losing his grip on this society, his beloved country, America. And it's something that pisses him off. Year by year, and it's his own, the elites at the top, set up what the peons at the bottom have to follow, right? But you see year by year, his women have gotten more out of order. Niggas have been allowed more liberties. Prices have gone up. Wages ain't went nowhere. People have been getting more and more sick. This country has been losing its power year by year and losing its grip finger by finger. And ultimately, this has all been set up by the Heavenly Father Yahweh. And you have now, all these decades later, Esau is mad internally in his own country, in his own throne, where he was set up. He's no longer the average Edomite, at least. They're no longer in the position of power that, 150 years ago, their grandfather would have been in, or a great grandfather, having some nigga slaves, some land. Woman couldn't say shit. He's losing it. All right, so this is from 1900 through 2024. 1900 says, well, women gained property and wage rights. 1910, women could wear pants. 1920, white women could vote. And that's actually the origin of where this so-called feminist movement comes from. White women were mad that niggas were getting rights before they were. So feminism is rooted in racism. Women gained equal pay rights, 1963. Wow. Black women could vote, 65. Black women were allowed to initiate divorce. It's like women were allowed to initiate divorce from their husbands. 72. Women could get birth control without a man. 74. Women could buy a home without a man. That's recent history. Wow. 88. Women could own their own business without a man. 94. Women gained legal protection from protection against domestic abuse. 2024. Women can become president. Well, y'all weren't able to live up to the dream of 2024, but you see here that year by year, the laws have been changing. Esau, he was in power, but he was only promised to have this power for a time. And now that time is ending, and he doesn't like it. Matter of fact, let me get that out of Isaiah. He is falling, right? Lucifer is in his process of falling, and he does not like it. Where is it at? It's 13 or 14. Oh, nope. Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Right. So America is no longer in its former glory. All right. And the Lucifer here in today's time we're referring it to Esau Edom, because he is the ruler of Babylon. As in ancient Babylon, you had Nebuchadnezzar. Well, now you have Esau Edom. He's the ruler over modern Babylon, and he has fallen from his glorious estate, from his heaven. All right, the so-called white man's heaven is you niggas' hell. Him ruling, you down and bad and at the bottom. Well, now the tables are beginning to turn, and he does not like it. And one of the things that's turning it is the laws. Or back then, the laws were set up and only benefiting him. Now the laws are being shifted and rearranged because, PC, political correctness, right? Isaiah 10:1, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness, which they have prescribed. Right? So now these laws that once gave them full reign and authority and jurisdiction, now it's oppressing them, and they don't like it. All right, I got 2 more clips I'm gonna play. And a lot of these laws that are, put together to show that, this is an equal and a just place, and they're no longer racist, but that's just a fulfillment of prophecy. Job 20 and 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. All right, that's the only reason ultimately through the Heavenly Father's divine guidance. But Esau has only been letting up ultimately because it is prophecy, not because he actually cares. He only does it to, he's trying to get some of the blame off of him. All right, misdirect or redirect focus. But it's not because he actually cares. So let's look at some of America's old glory.
For $1 in 1960s America, you could buy 6 regular hamburgers from McDonald's, which were about 15 cents each. Or you could get 20 bottles of Coke at 5 cents a bottle. You could also grab 21 eggs, with a dozen costing 57 cents. You could buy 5 loaves of bread, priced at 20 cents each. How about 3.33 gallons of milk? That was about 30 cents a gallon. You could get 3 boxes of oatmeal, with the cheapest box going for around 30 cents. You'd get 2 pounds of butter, priced at 50 cents a pound. You could snag 20 candy bars, with each one costing 5 cents. How about 6 bags of chips? They ranged from 15 to 25 cents a bag. You could take about 6 subway rides, as tickets were 15 cents back then. You could eat out at a diner twice, with each meal costing around 50 cents. You could buy 2 tubes of toothpaste, or catch a movie ticket, and you'd get about 3.23 gallons of gasoline, which was 31 cents per gallon. Lastly, you could buy 10 bars of soap, each costing just 10 cents. So,
Hey, today you can't get none of half of this. None, not a half. Shit, you can't get 1% of none of that. Shit, boy, you $1. Why does it keep fucking doing that? Stop fucking doing that. Damn, I'm trying to get the daggone thumbnail. Keep shifting up the video. $1 today, boy, you couldn't pay off a cockroach to leave you alone for $1 today. $1 used to go far. Now where does it go? To the toilet. But why is that? Because the power has steadily been going down, year by year, day by day, second by second. And Edomites who are older, who have been alive, y'all, they remember what it was like. They saw America's glory. So now when they look out and see this crap now, genders all switched up, niggas rolling in Lamborghinis, little white girls run around with, niggas and spics. It completely, in their eyes, it's over. That's why they're really, really gunning for Trump to make America great again. They want it to be restored to that glory, but it's not gonna be. All right, the dollar has lost its power, and ultimately, it's gonna completely collapse. But we see that now. Let me see. Things are darkened outside, y'all. Ecclesiastes 12. It's darkened out. Yep, Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of windows be darkened. Now, ultimately, this is dealing with the full scale, societal and economic collapse, which we have not yet reached, but we are in the decline of it. We're seeing the money be utterly useless. Even just 10 years ago, man, you could have bought a car for $10,000 less than what you would have bought now, even used. Here it is. You got these new daggone trucks, man, $130,000 sitting on a lot for a new, Chevy Silverado, fully packaged out, right? Don't nobody just have $100,000 to just summon him from out in between their toes. But when the world is crumbling at such a steady rate, they can't keep up. So now Esau, he looks out the window, he sees no hope. He sees no recovery. He sees no redemption. All that's left for Esau Edom is to crash out. He has the memory of good old America, the imagination, the daydreams, but it's gone. All right, Sirach, what is that, 11:25? In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. Right? So now they're in the era of affliction. Right? Now, granted, the average Edomite still is above us. They have more than us. That'll never we're still under the curses, so don't get it twisted. What I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that they are falling out of the glory that they had. All right, they still have their boat and their big house compared to you, but back then they had more than a boat. Back then they had nigga slaves. They had a couple little houses on the prairie, had a couple little, Esau's a debaucherous demon, so he might have been fucking on the wife, her sister, mother, and a niece, and had one of the male slaves he was humping on, a little demon, right? He had all these things at his disposal, all that power, all that wealth that nobody could challenge him. You couldn't say shit to an Edomite. Now he has to stop at a red light. Now he has to hire a certain amount of women, hire a certain amount of minorities. Now he has to, he can't run around with the flags that he would have preferred to rep, because if he does, he will immediately be called out for being a bigot and a R word. And that leaves a taste in that leaves a sting in this man's mouth. Something so fierce, y'all. He wants that glory back, but it's not coming back. Let me get this one.
$100.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It's a bit more.
120.
250 to 350.
For an inhaler?
Yes.
Man, so if you're poor, you're dead.
2 EpiPens. How much do you reckon they are? $80. 600.
$40.
I'm afraid not.
More?
More?
$100.
More.
150.
More.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
More.
£300. $600. What? Why?
Well, that's a very good question.
$600.
Yeah. An inhaler.
Yep, so these are people from Britain, being asked questions about America's healthcare system. They have a reasonable idea of what items should be. But here in America, things are exacerbated beyond belief. So that's why he said, hey, if you can't afford things, you're just going to die. And that's the truth here in America. If you can't afford to, to pay for the overpriced things in Babylon, you will die. Once again, these things weigh heavy on the mind of Edom. It's weighing heavy on him. But that's good, because what he did to us has to come back to him. And it's good seeing white tears. All right, Deuteronomy 30, or Edomite tears, I should say. Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, on them, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. All right, so they're starting to lose that power. Their women are acting up. They are eating polluted foods that's fucking their body and minds up. They can no longer afford the things that they used to be able to, right? You read through Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus, I believe 26 or 7. It's actually like the precursor to Deuteronomy 28. It straight up, it tells you, y'all, literally, we went from being the ruling kingdom, the process of how we're going to lose power, lose everything, and go into captivity. Well, this is what Esau is going through, and he doesn't like it. But guess what? It's going to be given unto him double, and he can't deal with that, y'all. He can't rock with that. Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And Esau don't like that part. He don't like that part at all. So now, all the pain and suffering that we've endured, it's being turned on him. And also the fact that he's going to have to endure it double. And he, simply put, y'all, Esau's just not built for it. He's not built for, he's not built for it, y'all. There's this one particular clip. It was an old military guy. Give me like 5 minutes. He's basically crying on how the country is falling apart. If I can't find it in 5 minutes, I'm gonna pause it and I'll just end the video here. He's basically complaining that America is not what it used to be. Oh my Lord, perfect. This is the perfect way to end it. 100-year-old veteran. So he's 100. He remembers whipping you niggas. This is it. This is perfect.
I don't know. I've lived a good life. I mean, I've had a lot of happiness, smiling, telling everybody that everything was beautiful every day. If I went into my church and didn't say everything was beautiful, they'd think I was sick. And I'm not that way. I mean, I sincerely believe in this old world that everything is beautiful. I mean, if I wake up in the morning and see these plants out here and all those flowers that are in there and the green grass on the ground, that's beautiful. And people don't realize what they have. They bitch about it. And then nowadays, I am so upset that the things we did, the things we fought for, and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what I want. That's not what they died for. Just not it. No. Oh, yeah. I'll be all right. Just takes me time to get over it. Why me sitting here like this? All this going on. Emily, it's just not the same. That isn't what we fought for. Oh well. I should be worried about it, I guess. I'm 100 years old, they say.
That will be
I'm
my
not,
fight.
I worry about it. Yes, I worry.
That will be my fight.
Well, okay, you just remember everything's beautiful and live every day.
Yeah, it's going to hell. Like he said, he's finna break into tears till that bitch came to talk to him. This old son. This motherfucker remember chasing you niggas down the street. You know, that's the glory he wants to get back to. Well, Billy, Carl, Deckel, we're going to have fun with you in captivity, sir. So that's about it, y'all. But you see, this is the literal sentiment. This is the point of this video. You know, this is the sentiment that Edom is feeling. But it's okay. It's okay. Hey, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakurash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.